guys, it's your boy Partner, and today we are doing a Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile. Let's start into it. Starting off, we've got two avian. We're hitting two avian just to have avian, because we've got just in case we want to get into our Mask Hero Divine Wind or our Great Tornado, so you can't go wrong there. We're hitting one Patronitrix, one Clayman, one Sparkman, one Bubbleman, one Captain Gold. I'm hitting one Captain Gold just so I can get my skyscrapers out. I can just send him to the graveyard, get my skyscraper, or because I can't play him unless I have skyscraper out. That's why more cards come into it. One flash. The effect, it's not that great, but it still gets you to renew cards quicker. It's when he's destroyed, banish 3 elemental heroes plus him to get one spell card out of it, which isn't really worth it. But if you want your cards in the banish zone, so you could fuse or whatever you need to do, you get stuff out, then that's kind of good. One hit, he gains 200 attack for each element hero on the field, so you can't go wrong with attack power. One lady hit, she does damage for each element hero in the field by 200, so that one ocean, he basically brings cards back from the graveyard to my hand every standby phase, so that's kind of good. I'm hitting 2 Shadow Mist at the moment because they haven't got a Blaze Man, so I usually hit 1 Blaze Man and 1 Shadow Mist, but since there's no Blaze Man in the game, so that's a problem. But Shadow Mist is basically, you special summoner, you get a quick play spell card to your hand. When she's destroyed, you get to add an elemental hero to your from your deck to your hand. What Blaze Man what it would have done was send a card to first of all send a polymerization from your deck to your hand the first turn. Second turn he would say Blade Edge. Blade Edge will go in, you detach Blade Edge, go put him to the graveyard. He becomes Blaze Man will become Blade Edge. For that turn he gets the attack, he becomes the name, and he comes the attribute, so you can't go wrong there. Baltic, Baltic. When he inflicts battle damage, you can special summon one banished monster from your banish zone to the field, so it's kind of good. I'm hitting one Wild Heart. Traps don't work on him, so you know, can't go wrong with that. Elemental Hero Woodsman, one. Once per turn you could add a polymerization from your deck or your graveyard, so that's a good thing, but it must be face up. One Summoner Monk. This is basically just to get your Shadow Mist out quicker, to get your Dark Lot out, so all you do is just scar 1 spell card, you're in to go. 2 Negocier. What he does is once he's in the graveyard, you can special summon 1 elemental hero, so aka your Blade Edge, so that's all you need. Of course I'm hitting 2 Blade Edges. I don't know, I feel like taking out one, putting Neos in, just try it, but he does do battle piercing, so that's kind of good, I suppose. Can go off a bit more damage. Next on to my spell cards, 2 emergency calls. This helps me get out my heroes quicker, well, to my hand quicker, suppose. So like, I have no hero, you call hero to my hand. Form change. Form change is a card, you target 1 fusion or mask hero on your field, it goes back into your extra deck, you get another mask hero out, but it has to be the same level that it was when you sacrificed it. Next is free mask change. Mask change is basically to get your Dark Law, your Koga, so to say you use it on Ocean, you get your Acid. So it's like Acid basically just rips out your opponent's back row when he summons, so that's kind of good. 1 mask change second, kind of the same thing, but you just got a card. Mass charge is just say you have a mass change and a hero monster in the graveyard, you use it, you get both back to your hand, so you can't go about recycling and stuff. Miracle Fusion. If you have a card on the field or in the graveyard, you could fuse them. They both are banished, so you get a fusion monster, but both cards are banished. 2 MSTs, destroy the back row quick as possible. Per world fusion. It's basically, if your cards are banished, you fusion them, and the cards that you fuse with go back into your deck, so it's kind of renewing your cards again, so it's kind of good. 2 polymerizations, just to fusion my fusion monsters quicker. 1 Regeki, just to destroy all monsters on the field, all your opponent's monsters. 1 Waveform with the army, just add level 4 or lower monster from my deck to my hand. Good. 2 skyscrapers. This card is when, say my monster is lower attack than your monster's attack, he will gain 1000 attack because my monster's lower attack than yours, if it makes sense. 1 warrior returning alive. Onto my traps. 1 Call of the Haunted. 1 Chance of Hero. 1 Hero Blast. 2 Hero Counter Attack. Basically, if you use a sort of my heroes, my hero's destroyed, activate this, you pick a card in my hand. If it's a hero, I get to special summon it, your monster's destroyed. 1 Hero Signal. Hero monster, any card on the field gets destroyed, I can special summon another hero or monster from my deck to the field. Magic Cylinders, you attack me, activate it, you take the damage instead of I taking the damage. Simple as. Mirror Force, you attack, all your face-up monsters on the field are destroyed. Don't even ask me to pronounce this word, but if you attack, activate, your card destroyed. 1 Weekaboo, just cancel it all attack for this turn, so you can't attack me this turn. Onto my extra deck. 1 Gaia, because when he summoned, he halves your attack points, so he gains half and your monster goes down half, so you can't go off that. 1 Dark Law. Dark Law is probably one of the best cards in this whole entire deck. When he's summoned, your graveyard is shut down, so all cards you were meant to go to the graveyard are banished, and if you draw a card besides your main phase or your draw phase, I get to discard a card from your hand, so that's kind of good. Masco Goga, he gains 100 attack for each hero monster in my graveyard, so that's kind of a good thing because I'm getting more attack points. Masco Vapor, he cannot be destroyed by card effects, which is kind of good. It's actually really good because most players rely on their traps and spells to destroy cards. Well, he's good. 1 Element Hero Absolute Zero. What can I say about this card? When he leaves the field, not destroyed by battle or anything, when he leaves the field, all your monsters are destroyed. So it's, yeah. And Element Hero Great Tornado. When he is summoned, all your monsters attack points are all halved for the rest of the game. Unless the ones on the field are halved. And even if he's left the field or on the field, they're still halved. The ones you summon are not. Masco Acid, what can I say? Comes on the field, just wipes out your back row. No question to ask, you just wipes out your back row. So yeah. 1 Masco Unky. He's a good card. I like the fact when if you half his attack points, he can attack you directly, so that's kind of good. Okay, Masco Dian. This card is really good. I enjoy using him. When this card attacks and destroys a card, I can special summon one level 4 or lower type monster from my deck to the field in my battle phase, so I can still attack. But when he's destroyed, I get to add a quick play spell card to my hand. So that's good. Going on to my Masco Divine Wind. He cannot be destroyed by battle, and one monster is attack once per turn. on your opponent's side of the field. And when I destroy a card, I get to draw a card. So you can't go wrong by drawing a card. Okay, Mask Hero Kuga. He gains 500 attack for each monster your opponent controls, so it's good. And if you banish a monster, say Elemental Alias, 1900 attack, you banish him, your opponent's monster loses that attack equal to Alias' attack points. So that's kind of good. Contrast Hero, he counts as a hero, but what I love about him is on my turn or your opponent's turn, I can cancel out one effect once per turn on your turn or my turn. So I can cancel out any effect on your turn or my turn, only once per turn though. Electrum, he's hard to get out, but when you do get him out, he's a pain to get away. He's basically water, fire, earth, and water. He gains, is it 300? Yeah, 300 attack for each element of them, like water, fire, earth, all them on the field. And he brings back all my banished monsters back to my deck, so he just renewing my deck again, so that's kind of good. And I've got Castell, the Sky Blaster Musketeer. You detach 2 material, put 1 card back into his deck and shuffle it, so that's good. And number 101 Select Hero Arc, detach 2, you get to take your opponent's attack position monster and put him as your equity material, so that's kind of good. So if you're losing XYZ into this guy, take your opponent's strongest monster, XY material, tag him directly, win. Well guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and peace. I'll see you all next time.